What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Bobby Pot Sammy stream. Are you guys enjoying your early Monday evening? Today we are actually playing Fortnite Battle Royale. Now we do need to get that 12-hour Fortnite stream at some point. We do need to get it in there. Obviously at the moment, just trying to get the streams underway. But I do want to get that 10-hour Fortnite stream in at some point. I reckon we could probably do it. I want to say maybe Thursday. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not Wednesday. Probably Thursday we could get that 10-hour Fortnite stream in. Between now and then, we got Minecraft stream later. And Roblox, FIFA and Fortnite stream tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I haven't got that far yet, but we'll see what we got there. But, yeah, today. Ooh. Mum's calling you.
Ahmed.
We are doing exactly what the title suggests. Skybase challenge. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, the Skybase challenge is something that I try every single chapter of Fortnite. Let's be honest. No matter how little I play the game, the Skybase challenge is always something I try and do because it's not at. You know, Skybases in Fortnite, they're not necessarily done as much nowadays. But I reckon we can have a go at it. Obviously, the difference between when I've done this in the past, I've been in duos. I'm going to try to do it in solos today. I have completed this challenge multiple times. I did it in... Well, okay, it's not the last time I did it. It may have not been the last time I did it, but it's the last time I can remember doing it. Chapter 5 was the last time I remember winning and doing it in Season 2. With the wings and all of that. However, I don't remember if I succeeded in Chapter 6 doing this. I do remember I won without touching the ground in Chapter 6, Season 1. Got a clip there still, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I've done it in a while. Obviously, OG Chapter 1 Season 9 is out now as well, by the way, which is interesting. I will probably dedicate tomorrow's stream to having a go at OG Season 9. Obviously, the first few weeks of the season I was quite on it. The last week or two I haven't played Fortnite as much as I would have liked to. But obviously, if you look at my other stream, my other week, I am only planning on trying to do 1 to 2 streams a day. We can talk about that more once we get into it. But yeah, so it's quite simple. If you guys don't know what that is, a skybase or anything like that, if it's been that long. I got to land, I got to get a few weapons, maybe a mobility item could help, maybe some heals could help, get mine a lot of builds, probably land nearer to the edge of the map or nearer to the middle. Then when the second or third storm comes in, you start building and you try and stay in the air on your sky base as much as for as long as possible. Now, ideally, what some people do it a different way. Some people, they try and win while on the sky base. But I don't know how they do it. I think they win by heals. They just outlast the last person in the storm circle and they get heals. Some people do it where they wait until the last person or the last few people and then go down and win the game. Now, for this to be successful, obviously we need to win the game. Duh. Obviously, to be mini successful, if we can get top 5 by being in the skybase most of the game, it has to be top 5. I can't just come off the skybase with still 10 people to go and somehow win the game and then say, yes, the skybase challenge complete. That's not how it works. You have to spend the majority of the game in the skybase. But if I can stay in the skybase with 5 people or less, and then win the game, of course, that's a success. We want to see if it's still possible. We want to see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let's get straight into this. Oliver P18 is not joining us today. He'll probably join us tomorrow in OG, and he might join us when we do the 10-hour stream. I'm sure he'll make a cameo somewhere, as he always seems to. Hope you guys having a good week, though. Start of the week, England won yesterday against Mexico 3-2. Woohoo, I watched it up until 4 AM. Fantastic game, loved it. Quarterfinals against Norway now, so Haaland, watch out. Anyway, on to Fortnite. I am going to be doing my final of my Newcastle United Season 1 career mode tomorrow. And then obviously that won't be the end of my Newcastle career mode. I'm planning on doing a second season at the very least, possibly a third season. We've got a lot on tomorrow in the FA Cup final, the Champions League final of the Premier League title race, and obviously we'll try and get a Fortnite stream in tomorrow as well, do Season 9 of OG. Now on to my team's Twitch schedules on about. Obviously I planned at the start of the summer to try and do 2 streams every day. I did that for the first week, but the last 2 weeks, week and a half, I haven't been able to achieve it as much. I've been slacking, doing 1 stream a day, not even that. So I have changed it recently. Lost the coast. I have changed it recently. I'm not going to try and do 2 streams every single day. It's so unrealistic, boys. You don't know, in the summer holiday, despite how long I have off, I still have 8 weeks off. Just left. I still have more than a usual summer holiday off by a decent amount. But the point is, I didn't actually realise how busy I usually am during the summer holidays. I actually realised, hold on a minute, I want to watch this, I want to go out, I want to do this, I want to spend time with this, I want to do that, you know? I can't just spend my whole time playing video games all day, which if I was doing 2 to 3 streams a day, that's exactly what I'd have to do, of course with the World Cup on as well. However, not the end of the world. I have changed it now. I'm going to try and do at least 1 stream a day. So instead of the bare minimum being 2 and the maximum being 3, it's gone from the minimum being 1 to the maximum being 2. It's because the World Cup is not coming to a close by any means, but the games are drastically decreasing as we enter in the latter stages. I have more time. I have more time to do at least 1 stream a day. 1 stream a day is very, very achievable. That should be more than achievable. 2 streams a day should be achievable. But obviously there are days where I can't do 2 streams a day, which is why you've got to say a minimum of 1. Of course there will be days where I will do 2. For example, tomorrow is a prime example of a day where I should be able to do 2. But, you know, I think the last week or week and a half. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I haven't actually got a weapon. Well, I killed him anyway. We got to be quick because I've landed all the way over here, but I've realised, hold on a minute. We need to hurry up. We need to hurry up now. Like now. I don't mind having... I think you guys just got to realise, I think one stream a day should be enough, right? I don't think I need to pour out 2 streams everyday content, do I? I mean, I'm glad if you guys like that, but you've got to think of me as well. You don't want to, if you want to go watch that stream and I go into detail about it, please do. I probably need to find a better location for getting mats. Yeah, I forgot about the storm. No, we gotta try this again. I've completely done this wrong. Hold on. I've gone back to lobby. I know that's a very anticlimactic start to the stream. But I gotta just work out. That is not the right location. I cannot I was not able. Hold on. Best landmark in Fortnite right now to farm the most mats. Hopeful Heights, Southern. I need to try and find a place that has, like... Maybe Wonky Land? Maybe Wonky Land? I reckon I get plenty of maps at Wonky Land. I reckon I'll try that. We'll try that again! Bro, first match. How do I tell you that first match I didn't even start an attempt? Which is crazy, by the way. Anyway, flipping meow meow. Oh my, right. Let's lock him. Skybase. I don't know how Skybases would go in Chapter 7. Would they just? Would people just got another channel I do need to do is the Reboot Van Challenge, if you know what I mean. The Reboot Van Challenge. Obviously, I think you guys probably know what the Reboot Van Challenge is. I hope you do. It is simply dress up as a blue skin, hide at the top of the Reboot Van, and hope no one sees you. Huh? Right. Wonky land. Oh my god. Okay, I'm in the circle, I'm in the circle. That... I'm in the circle. You can never tell who's your bot and who's not nowadays. I'm in the circle, which is very important because it gives me more time to farm maps. And that is absolutely crucial in this game, obviously. I know it's obvious me saying that, but it's very crucial that we have enough time to get mats, because I need to spend a lot of this time just getting weapons, getting heals, because for later parts of the game, right? You can't win the game with like poor loot like this. But obviously I'll start getting mats soon enough. Oh, there's plenty of mats here, which is a good thing. It's one of the good things about Wonky Land. It's probably the location I'll try and be a lot of the time. I'm just gonna go searching. I need more shield for a start. Come on, boys, Skybase, Skybase. Like I said, the first or second Storm Sark, I can start doing my Skybase. We don't need to do it so early. That's not how the game works. If I do it too early, you're just not gonna... You're not gonna have mats to do it. I think you guys know that. The earlier you do the Skybase, the less likely chance that you're gonna get all the way. You have to time it very well. Like, very well. I think this is enough. This is definitely enough mats. No, sorry, this is definitely enough, weapons and whatnot to get me through this game. 100%. I could do with a mobility item. Because, boys, let's think about it. If someone shoots me down, I'm cooked. Right? Let's not get it wrong. I am cooked if someone shoots me down. I have no mobility items, so I am cooked. If anyone decides they want to shoot me down, I'm cooked. Because... if we're being completely honest... if somebody shoots my skybase down, I have no chance of doing it again. Even if I want to get down at the end of the game, what am I supposed to do? Mobility is one of the most important things in this game for a skybase, and I simply cannot find that at the moment. Okay, this is good. This is very good. I like this. Okay. Once the next storm circle comes in, I have to have started trying to get my skybase on the way. They only let me have a maximum of 500 in this game now, which is an interesting switch of changes. Well, I'll have enough mats, I'll have the right weapons, but I won't have the key thing to help me winning the game, which is mobility, which is sort of what we need. I've got 1 minute. Getting very tense now. Very tense. We're gonna have to start building the sky base in a sec. We've got maybe just about the right mats. Right. We've got absolutely no mobility to do this. So if I get struck down, I'm cooked. If I get struck down, I'm cooked. It's not going to be easy, this, boys. It is not going to be easy. I've got no mobility, meaning if I get shot down at any stage, even at the end of the game, if I want to get down, it might not even work. I hope you understand that. Oh, I don't want to glitch off the map. If I get shot down, I might be cooked. And even at the end of the game, if I want to get down, I might be cooked. Here we go. The first 2-3 phases is done. We've got the weapons, we've got the mats, we've waited for the first 2 storm circles, we've built up to the top of our sky base, and we've gotten there. The problem is I have no mobility. That is a big problem, and I maybe just didn't have enough mats because I didn't have maximum brick, and I certainly didn't have maximum metal. I think I spent a minute too long on the getting the weapons part. The problem is, if I do end up running out of mats, I'm cooked. I am cooked. As soon as I run out of mats in this game, I've got nowhere to go. And even if I do get to the last few now, I'm going to need an absolute lucky escape to get down without dying. A bush, maybe a tree, maybe... Not a tree, sorry, a bush, some water, maybe a random... I don't know, whatever it is. At the moment, I'm not that comfortable with what's happening though, because... What, 50... I can build 80 mats, 81 mats, 81 bricks. I used 200 metal, 300, okay, yeah, no, we just gotta hope. Now, on this game, you gotta hope the storm circles are kind to you. You gotta hope that it nears your side. I'm nowhere near the middle right now, so it's likely to go over there, which would be very bad. But we got the weapons, we got the heals. I think the mats, maybe. Well, I think it's no ability. We'll see how this goes. Every game by game, it's more kinder to you. Also, as soon as I get shot down, I've failed the challenge because... Why am I explaining all this? You guys know what a Skybase challenge is. I know what a Skybase challenge is. Right, here we go. Luckily, everything behind me no one's going to see. Okay, that's not too bad. That circle's not too bad. If anyone just looks up. I'm editing it. Well, why don't I don't even explain why I'm editing it, but I will anyway. Editing it because less likely for people to see it if there's only half of it there. If I edit myself out, that'd be very bad. I won't be able. Will I be able to do it all the way? Maybe. No, it's not the worst case scenario, that storm circle. It's not necessarily the best I could have got. My situation isn't too bad. Come on. Right, there's almost 10. There's actually only 10 other people left already. So if I were to get shot down now, it still counts as failure. You've got to wait until there's at least 5 left. Am I going to regret not having the ability like first match? I might. So I'm about to run out of brick getting into this. Yeah, and no, it's hard to do a skybase with only 500 mats allowed. Two. Not quite in the circle. No, probably doesn't. Right, I've got 450 mats left. That is not good. You think that's good? No, it's not. The circle's still decently big and go anywhere. I think I'm cooked. I don't think I got enough mats at the start of the game. That does not look good at all. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm cooked. Oh, that's a shame. I've made it, but I'm cooked, aren't I? I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm about to fail the challenge because, yes, there's 7 people left, but I have no more mats. The maximum amount of more mats I could have got, if I would have got maximum brick and maximum metal, I probably could have had an extra 300 mats right now, which would be very useful. I think I started the sky base at the right time. Storm circles didn't favour me. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, that was a tree. Am I still alive? Wait, what? Oh my god, the tree. Stop messing around and get some mats. Bro, the storm circle's annoying me at the moment. I'm cooked. Oh no, I mistimed this wrong. I'm really annoyed with that. It's so hard to do this challenge now, actually, because the lack of mass you have in this flipping game. It is only the first attempt, but it's not looking promising at all just from that match alone. Because whether you just try and do what I just did, nearer to the end of the match when you don't have enough mats, and you don't have enough mats, you just don't, and then you come back down and the storm's already coming after you. Not easy at all to do that. I placed 4th. It wasn't a total failure. We got a decent amount of way in, but in the end, the reason why I failed that one, inevitably, A, I had no ability items, as we already discussed, which was already down from the start, but also B, I did not end up having enough mats. I think I need to start building later in the match. I think that's the problem. I think what I started on zone 2, possibly latest zone 3 in that match. Meaning A, I didn't have enough time to get maximum mats or mobility, and B, of course, ended up me running out of mats because I started too early. If I start a zone or 2 later, when the circle smallens, so obviously last match I started the 2nd zone. If I wait until the 3rd or 4th zone, gives me time to get enough mats, gives me time to not run out of mats, which is my main problem in this game. Also gives me more time to find a mobility item as well, so... That's the plan in my next match. Yeah, I reckon I am going AFK, I don't know, 20 minutes, 20 minutes to have my dinner. It is annoying. I'm having to wait 15, 20 minutes before I even then go AFK, so I'm having to wait like almost an hour in total before I play another match. I understand that, but it's too risky going into a game, being 3/4 way through it, and having to go, effectively ruining that match and making it wasteful. So, I think tactics for the challenge is land 1 key land as we did, get a few weapons as we did, but don't spend as much time this time getting the weapons, but keep getting mats and wait 1 or 2 more storm phases so we have more time to get maximum mats mobility so we don't die so early. It's probably the plan. As long as we have maximum mats, we should be fine, and don't start so early. I think that's what I always get wrong when I try and do the Skybase challenge on my own. I always try it too early, and I don't know why. I think I look at how many people left, like 30 people left, and I think, oh damn, I haven't done the Skybase early enough. No, just people die easily early. It doesn't matter if you do it a bit late. That's the point of the challenge. As long as you're spending most of the game trying to do a Skybase, trying to do it, then there's no problem with it, surely. That's my opinion, though. I don't know how other people do a skybase as much, necessarily. I never said this challenge would be successful, but it's always something you'd like to try and be successful at. Oh, well. I still have another hour and 40 minutes of this stream left, so. How about in the meantime, so we don't waste our time, we try and do Fortnite OG solo match. This is just it's almost a filler match, because between now and the end, when I go AFK, which I'm not sure when, how short or how long, we want to have a bit of action, maybe exploring a bit of a Season 9 OG. I do well, obviously, Season 9, Chapter 1. I like that. What's it called? I really liked that season. I remember it well. The event was like a hangover, like, after the event. I don't see anything wrong with it. Combat shotgun, the storyline with the monster getting out. Polar Peak. The event in that season was good as well, by the way. The loopholes, I don't see much wrong with it, though, to be fair. Right. Here we go then. We're obviously going to go Neo Tilted, there's no doubt about it. I absolutely love Neo Tilted. Pressure Plant was underrated as well, by the way. Underrated. Yes, it wasn't brilliant location in terms of what was there or aesthetics, but didn't mind it. Did not mind it. So the robot was being built there as well. Oh, we got a 0 point. In the middle of that. This. When was the involting event? Was that season? Wait, hold on. No, the involting event was way out. No, sorry, the involvement was flipping season 5. What am I on about? I missed it. Straight in there. I don't have no clue. I've got the flintlock, mate. You do not want to mess with a guy with a flintlock, that's for sure. I don't know where he's gone. I'm going to ignore him. Meow meow. Knock your fucking lights out. Why is New Tilton not even in the circle at this point? That is an interesting choice of storm circles for Fortnite. No, it's not the first time it's happened, but someone is clearly here. Hello? You've just pulled out your shotgun, love. What the bloody hell? Forgive me, he threw a flipping shield pot at me. Forgive me for being caught out of guard. What is he doing? Like, I'm sorry? Geezer, you can understand why I got caught out there, surely. He threw a shield pot at me. I went to shoot him, he moved out of the way. Obviously my shot wasn't the greatest. He threw a shield pot at me. And I was like, oh no. Oh my, okay, oh wow, okay, fair enough. I would have won that fight if he didn't do that. That was a brilliant shot. With a gold suppressed sniper rifle to the head. Otherwise I would have won that battle. I know I missed a shot or two, but in the end, that was brilliant. Let it all work out. Can't believe he threw a shield pod at me. And then what a shot from that guy as well. As you obviously know, we're taking a bit of a...
Flawless victory.
Make him all, make him all, make him all. Make him all, make him all. Right, here we go then. What's over here then, boss? What's over here then? If you're just joining the stream wondering why is he not doing a sky base, it's because, that's for AFK, so I'm just trying to... Before I go back into the sky base challenge, I want to do something that doesn't involve me sitting around. Oh, by the way, I love the combat. Just realised I had it. Didn't even bother looking what it was when I picked up. Just picked it up because it was blue. Combat. Pump shotgun's obviously my favourite shotgun of all time. We're not even going to get started on that. And no, it's not a new thing to say. It's a normal thing to say. But combat shotgun is my second favourite shotgun in this game of all time. I absolutely loved it at times. It was absolutely brilliant. It was perfect, down to its last minute details and items. There we go then. Don't think this is going to be an easy fight. It's over there. Well, that was a little bit too easy for my liking, considering how he insinuated the other guy. And the loot he had as well. Oh well. Also, unpopular opinion, everyone complained about the burst SMG when it was in the game. Or at least a lot of people did. For one reason or another. Some people said it was too overpowered, some people said it wasn't overpowered. I thought it was a good weapon. I always liked it in Chapter 1. Right, llama. Ah, the good old days. When was the last time I opened a llama? Oh, bro, this brings back memories, man. I should play OG more. I don't play it enough. I did play it in the opening 5 seasons, but especially in season 6, 7, 8. I did not play it enough. I was too busy on the main BR side of Fortnite, but honestly, play this brings back memories. Llama, a turret, Mega Maul, Combat Shotgun, Burst SMG. Ah, Chapter 1, it's been so long. What the flip? I did start playing in Chapter 1, Season 4, by the way, so... yeah, everyone knows that. Should know that. I did just see someone or hear someone glide through these and then glide down. Or at least they did. I think I saw someone over here. I think I did. I swear I saw a straggler. We'll have a little looky. Because you may as well. There was definitely a guy over here. 100%. Whether he went into one of those. He did go up there, yeah. He did. Just the memories are flooding back. I remember these now as well. Oh dear. Well, who expected that from me? Now the question is, now I didn't properly keep an eye on him, which probably isn't a good thing. Is he gonna, okay, I think he's still there. I was gonna say, is he gonna try and get on those turbines again? Well, I've lost him. Don't worry, guys. He'll probably peer up out somewhere out the corner. Nope, he did definitely run away. So I probably could have ended up doing another Skybase match in the end. Maybe. There you go. I promise, I swear, when I come back I will do it again. Where? Come in! Fit. Well, it is now my dinner. So... anyway, I'm gonna go AFK. We have only done 2 attempts at the Skybase, realistically 1. When I am back, we will spend the last hour or so of the stream dedicating ourselves to the Skybase challenge and seeing what we can do. See you guys in a little bit. Goodbye, guys. Right, boys, we are back from an AFK break. We are now going to try and continue the Skybase challenge. So here we go, boys. Righty then. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, we've had 2 attempts at this. First one, horribly. Second one, got in the top 10. Ran out of mats. So we're going to land 1 key land again because I got the most amount of mats there. We just have to try and wait until the 3rd or 4th zone. What the flip? Oh, okay. We've got to try and wait until the 3rd or 4th storm zone to start building the skybase. Whether how short that sounds, it is absolutely necessary. I don't remember what chapter or season Fortnite did this in because I don't follow every single update. I don't remember absolutely everything as I changed to a 0 player and mainly in chapter 6. I don't know when Fortnite changed the max from 1,000 max to 500 max. It certainly doesn't help, but what's up, boys? I need to try for self-revive. That's crucial, that. Self-revive is crucial. Because if I drop out the sky or die, it's actually really crucial. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Obviously, I know it's slightly hold on a minute, we want that. Now, I know it's slightly annoying that more land isn't in this way. I know it's slightly annoying that I go on AFK breaks and then we don't have enough time. But I assure you that there's the absolute whole point of doing the 10-hour Fortnite stream that we're going to be doing on Thursday. It gives us more than enough time to have a crack at it. I need mats, for one thing. Wait a second. It's fine, because I can wait until the apparently the 3rd or 4th zone. We're chill. I'm going to start getting mats because I need to. I want to try and get mats here at the very least. At the very least, get some mats here. We've got enough weapons. We got self-revive as well. That is crucial. That is 2 crucial things. Meaning, if I get shot out the sky, or if I get shot out the sky, I have a mobility item in any case. So. The point is though, now that I have mobility items, when I get shot out of the sky, I can use those mobility items to stop me from dying. And the self-revive is even better. So I've got everything I need apart from that. This is where the test is. We need to get mats. Absolutely need to get mats. That's the only thing we need now. We've got a shotgun, we've got an SMG, we've got an AR, we've got a scanner, we've got a self-revive, we've got full shields. I think we still, if this is technically the second zone, right? At the very least. Come on, boys, let's get that. As you can see, my health has now been raised as well. Come on. At the maximum, this is the third zone. I don't want any propaganda about this being the fourth zone. This is where I started building last time. I'm not going to start building here. No chance I'm going to start building here. I don't have enough mats anyway. We're going to wait until the next zone. We're going to wait until the next zone. Do we have more mats than we had last game? I don't know. I'm not quite sure, actually. What the flip? What the flip was that? That was cool. That was cool. Oh, 500. Right, this is where we start, right? This is where we may start our sky base. Maybe. Maybe. I gotta look at the circle. I gotta look at the circle. This is where we're about to start it. This is where apparently I'm supposed to start it. Without going too early. I've got a good amount of mats, to be fair. Oh, I can't mine that. Okay. Now I have enough mats. Whoosh, whoosh, that's alright. Right, this is the plan, this is the plan, this is the plan. It's coming together. We got full mats. 27 to go. Hold on, let's go in. Let's go inwards. I'm gonna start building soon. This is the time to start building. This is the time. This is where apparently I think I could actually wait another circle if they want me to, but I think this is, you could start building here. I'm gonna start building inwards. cool, aren't they? Here we go, 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 here we go. This is the time to start building. Skybase underway. I don't think I've built it in the best spot. I think I should have started building it in the storm. This is where they want me to build it. I think this is the 3rd zone. I think I'm about to get into the 4th zone. This is where they wanted me to build it. This is when I should have built it, apparently. This is what I'm going to do. I've got mobility items in case I get shot down. I've almost used all my metal going up here, by the way. Right, I certainly have, well, to be fair, I don't have much more mats. I probably have 100, I probably have, you know, don't have much more than last game. Here we go. 13 people left. We got the skybase. Did I build it too early? Did I build it slightly too out of the circle? I think I might have. I'm not very impressed, actually. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can accept that. That storm circle isn't the worst case scenario. It's not the best. We're already looking a bit low on mats. We only have 500 wood left. I think I'm building it too early. I think I'm building it too early. I think I'm building it too early. I think this is my 2nd proper attempt. I think I'm building it too early. I don't think I've done it right again. I don't think I'm going to have enough mats. This is almost the same situation as last mats. Yes, I still have almost 500 wood, which should be enough to get me into at least one more storm circle. But the point is, I think I started too early. I think I probably should have waited to the storm to come. I probably should have waited right at the edge of the circle until I started building up, so I was more into the center rather than waiting 100 meters out of the circle and then starting building up because I wanted it protected by the storm. I should have waited for the storm to come, and then I should have started building it in the storm close to the circle. It would have saved me at least 200 to 300 mats, which is the difference between living and dying. And there's only 7 people to go. I've still got 500 mats, but the circle could be all over here for I'm concerned, and by the time I would use all my mats, so I could almost only survive one more circle if things don't go well. Also, the problem with the circle being diagonal is you take even more mats to build side and then forward, otherwise you'll just be building aimlessly to the side. 7 people remaining, so in both attempts we've gotten in the top 10, the top 7, which is good, but the problem is again the lack of mats, which is coming to shreds. We really want the circle to be on this half. If it's on this half, we're cooked and we're probably not going to win the game. It's all about luck in this game. It's not terrible, but certainly not what... I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm not going to make it to the circle. I think this is my end. Oh, I just built an extra one as well. This is D-Day. And again, we're in this spot, and again we have failed. We have failed. We've effectively failed. I built it too early. Again, I built it too early. Such a shame, really. It really is. It is possible, I just keep building it too early. It's quite poor, actually. I've yet to be shot down, though. And I've yet to be spotted. I have a self-revive, but it doesn't matter. There's 5 people to go. I did say it would be successful if... Oh, I did say that. If one more person dies, I can go down and fight the others and it'll count as successful. I'd still have another crack at it. If one more person dies, that's all I need. That's all I need. I need one more person to die. See, look at this. Look at this. Even if I had another 300 mats, I wouldn't be able to get over there. This is why we need to start later, because storm circles like this can happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to start a zone later. I think I started in zone 3, not zone 4. I had to start in zone 4, because look at this. Even with the extra 200, 300 mats, if I started outside the circle, I wouldn't have enough to take me there. There's only 5 people left, and that's what I said it counts as successful in this game. So I've sort of done it. That's some good aim, that's some good aim. Oh dear. They're teaming up on me. What the hell's happening? I don't understand. I'm still alive, I'm still alive. I'm still alive, I'm still alive, I'm still alive. I could win the game. Would this count as a victory if I somehow won this game? Maybe. Maybe. It might count as successful. It might just about go. I did say if there was 5 people or less and I won the game in a skybase, it would count as successful. I'm a man of my word. However, it feels a bit anticlimactic. However, at the end of the day, I will try again. Because, oh. Gargle, gargle. I don't think I spent enough in the skybase. Let's flipping do this. There's one guy left. My mic was crazy glitching out. You better fucking run. No, he's building now. No! No! I bottled it! Oh, the NPC! Oh! Fuck! How? Oh, I had that! I had that in my hands! No! Fuck's sake! That's so annoying! That should have been my match. Things were glitching badly for the first skill. But I'm not blaming that, because I ended up winning that fight. That last fight, oh, I gave myself away. It's because he had heals, and I knew he had heals. I hit the my last shot, the one that if I would have hit him, he would have died and I would have survived. I ended up hitting his NPC who got in the way, and he ended up killing me. And obviously, you cannot self-revive when he's breathing down your neck. In some ways, I'm sort of glad that wasn't the win that got us the Skybase Challenge victory, because it didn't deserve it. I wasn't in the Skybase long enough. I didn't have enough mats. You know what I mean. I think you know, in the end, that wouldn't have been a good Skybase victory. You know what I mean? It wasn't in it long enough, and I got out of the Skybase quite a few minutes before the end of the match. However, I'm very disappointed because regardless of anything, I should have won that game, and it could have, in a lot of people's eyes, could have been counted as the Skybase victory. So the fact that I ended up bottling it when the guy was so low on 2 occasions, the first time I let him get away in the car, and then the second time I missed him and hit his NPC, is very annoying. Very annoying. So, there's a chance that if I don't do it now, the problem with the Skybase, the difference with this match, I probably need to do it later again. Yes, even later in this match. I need to start the Skybase even later because, as we clearly saw, there wasn't enough mats. We didn't have enough mats to do it in the end. Should have won now. I think his business turret helped as well, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if that helped. Yet to find the mobility. But as we've already seen from the amount of time we had. So he gave me some mats. As we've already seen from the amount of time we have, we should be able to have enough time to get enough mats regardless. Because regardless of this place is going in the storm or not, one thing I do need to mention is that I don't have a mobility item right now. That's never a good thing. That's kind of important we do get a mobility item. I'm going to shove the second one on the map. This one is pretty good. Alright, we got everything we need. Now we just have to get mats and don't die. We got 3 weapons, a shotgun, an AR, and that. We've got a mobility item, we've got a business turret. Yet again, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to go on the next circle, I'm going to go on the circle after. I'm simply not wasting my mats. I'm not doing it. Why have I got so little wood? I don't care. Flipping pace it away. Run! 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 The storm is so annoying, man! Right, we're not even going to do it in the next zone either, because apparently... Well, why would I? Do you know what I mean? No point. No point with this sort of... How the storm circles have been on me today, very harsh. Very harsh. I also don't want to run into anyone. I don't want to I don't really want to fight anyone at this point. So I'm not going to do it in the next circle. Almost got max mats. Right, we aren't building it yet. No flipping chance are we even going to build it when the next circle comes in. I don't care how many people are left. You've seen this road here before, and we're not doing it again. I just won't. I refuse to. I generally refuse to. Now, usually, so this is what I did last game. I probably started building it about here, this distance away from the circle. And I thought, yeah, that's fine. No, what ended up happening is I ended up absolutely bottling it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm actually going to wait until the next storm circle comes in, and then I'm going to start doing it. Is it a bit late? Maybe. But with the amount of mats Fortnite lets you have nowadays, you can't blame me at all. And as you've seen from the last 2 matches unfold before your eyes, you cannot blame me at all. Yes, there'll probably only be 20 people left by the time I start it. Not even that, maybe. But at least in the final few, I can stay in the circle longer. And it'll count towards more. I'm not wasting my mats again. We don't have plenty of time to do this. There's not going to be anything metal in here, is there? Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm trying to find something metal. Probably be something over here. I do have a rift. Oh. Well, I reckon he has metal. Right, that's even better. Now I've just found out I've got a better AR, a better shotgun, and full mats, and get this. I just realised that when I reload, I go invisible. That's good. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the next circle comes in. And I've got a mobility item. Worst comes to worst, push comes to shove. If I get shot down, if I have to come down, I've got a rift to go. I can come down, I can use my cloak invisibility by reloading. I've got a business turret. Yes, of course, boys. I know you probably like to see me. It's impossible to be in a skybase for the full game. I think you guys have to realise that. It is impossible for me to be in a skybase for the full game. You guys saw what I tried to do. He's not going to mess around, is he? You guys saw what I tried to do when there was only 20 people left, this exact storm circle, and I tried to build. I ended up losing mats with still 2 big storm circles to go. So why would I risk it now? I'm going to wait for this storm circle to come in. I'm then going to start building it nearer to the next circle, and then we should be alright. I've got max. I've got 3 kills as well already in this match. Okay, alright. Dead as well. Five people to go. I'm starting doing my skybase, but I'm gonna stay in it for a longer amount of time. I know 5 people left isn't an impressive amount of time to be in a skybase. Right, here we go. Here we go. Got 5 people to go. We've got a smaller storm circle. I've still got 1,000 mats to go. There is only 4 people to go. Now, in terms of what I said at the start of the stream, if I were to drop down from this skybase now and win the game, it would count as a mission successful skybase challenge possible. Because I've only just been in the skybase for about a minute and I want to survive and the circles are still big, I'm going to stay in this skybase for as long as humanly possible. So no matter what happens now, I should be able to get to ground floor, no matter if I'm shot down now, 2, 3, 4 minutes, final circle, and try and have a crack. But obviously, boys, I don't want to be in a skybase for 2 minutes and then call it there. Because, you know, it's called flipping skybase challenge, not ramp challenge. I'm so annoyed with last match still, boys. Right, let's see where the storm circle's going to go. I think this point last game, I probably had maybe 700 mats, not 1,000 mats. I have an extra 300 mats just in sort of backup to get me to this next storm circle. It is not too... I'm hoping you don't see me. Three people left. That's not too bad of a storm circle, in my opinion. Oh. I haven't been shot yet in any of the 3-4 matches I've played doing this, so that's actually very interesting. I'm not the best at editing, as you can tell, quickly anyway, because I haven't played build in a while. Played Zero Build, Chapter 1, no, played Build, sorry, Chapter 1, 2, 3, even when Zero Build came out, still played Build, Chapter 3, 4, 5. It was Chapter 6 where I turned to a Zero Build player because Oliver P18 predominantly switched to that, and I played with him a lot. So my building skills stayed the same, my editing slowed down significantly, so... Right, there we go. 3 people to go, and at this point last game, we had about 500 to 400 mats left. Maybe, no, sorry, that's wrong. I had about 300 mats left last game. I now have an extra 430 mats. That is an extra storm circle almost. There is only 3 people. Oh dear. Yeah, that's going to be tough. To get there, that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. That's going to be very tough. I'm not sure I'm going to get there. That's the thing with a skybase. You cannot do it really. I'm not going to be able to make it. Even with all of that, I still ran out of mats. Even with all of that. That's just how hard doing a skybase is and staying there is. Even with waiting until, what? There was 15 people left, maybe even less than that when I started my skybase. I waited till the 4th zone. I started moving. Even with all of that, max mats and everything, it is not enough. It is not enough to take me to that circle there. There is only 2 people. There is only 2 people left. Meaning, if I win here, the skybase challenge is possible. Yes, I couldn't stay in it forever. Right, I understand that. But there was no possible way for me to stay in it anymore. The storm was there, it was 2 tick, I was far away from the circle, I had 1 rift to go, I stayed in it for a good 5 minutes, maybe over that really. I had no extra mats to do anything. There is 2 people to go, so instead of being 5 or less people left for me to do it and count as a win, there is 3 or less, 2 or less, sorry. A bit undermount here. I haven't got many heals. Oh dear. I've done it again! I've bottled it again! Oh, unbelievable! I can't believe it! What am I doing? Oh my god! I'm so annoyed! Oh, what am I doing? That is unbelievable how I haven't killed him. That is unbelievable how A, I missed the placement of the turret, B, I didn't build, and C, it was to it. It's hunt rifle. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. I can't do that. Oh, man. That is 2 matches in a row that I should have won and done the Skybase challenge. That is not okay from me. That is really aggravating. I'm actually really disappointed in myself. Both of those matches should be winning. They both weren't brilliant players. That guy in the car, the first match. Flipping hell. Why did I get so close? Why didn't I just finish off in the car? That match I was... And I missed him when the NPC. That match I was less annoyed about. This match is terrible. Because we got so close. And in the end, we ended up dying... What? He was looked like he was a bot, was he, or was he not? He wasn't. No, surely that was so bad. Didn't build. Didn't use my hunting rifle. Oh, that's so annoying. That is 2 matches I should have won, and that is 2 matches and I should have sealed it. You cannot get any more frustrating than that. Twice in solos, I was 1 play off winning it. I should have won it both. I got both those players to 50 HP or less, 60 HP or less. I was on 100 plus HP when they started shooting me, and if it wasn't because of my lack of aim, lack of cover, lack of right weapons, like, I died. So bad. And that would have counted as the Skybase challenge complete. The first one wouldn't have, in my opinion. That one would have, but it just shows how hard it is to do the Skybase challenge. And I'm finding the normal Fortnite aspect of the game annoying more than the Skybase. The Skybase isn't too much of a problem. I'm getting in the top 5 easily, and then having to drop down because obviously I don't have enough maps. That looks to be inevitable in this game. It looks to be almost impossible to last until one of the final circles with enough maps, unless you start really, really late, which of course I don't want to do. Because there's no one left anyway to complete it, and then the circles get too small anyway. But I'm finding the actual aspect of killing the last person more hard than anything else, even though I'm getting a decent amount of kills in the game. I haven't gotten this frustrated Fortnite in a while, and it's a good thing I'm getting frustrated. It shows I'm enjoying it, it shows I want to win, if that makes sense. Which is a good thing, it always is a good thing. Of course it is. Oh dear. I don't have enough ammo to face you for a start. This is not what I needed right at the start of my game. This is not what I needed at all. Probably going to come and try follow me. Or not. Wonderland isn't even in the circle, which doesn't help at all. Never do that again, thanks. So annoying. I can't believe I died in both those matches. Oh, it's cinema stuff. You guys probably think I'm bad at the game. Well, to be fair, I will let you know. In duos, I am a very good player, and in other game modes. When it comes to playing solos, I think I've fallen off those duos. I think chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, I was fine in solos. I think chapter 5 onwards. Not chapter 5, sorry, chapter 6 onwards, I've fallen off in solos because the lack of me playing it, the lack of awareness I have from barely playing it, the lack of skills, especially build. Especially when it comes to build. And that's the problem. Now, in both those matches, I think the first one was very unlucky that the NPC got in the way. It's pressure. Pressure is for ties. Pressure is for ties, that's for sure. I'm incredibly annoyed with myself, though. For the last few matches, very, very annoyed with myself. I don't forgive myself for that second match. Misplacing the turret, looking like that guy, I got overconfident. I thought he was a complete bot, and I think he was. I'm not gonna say he wasn't, because I think he was a bot. However, I missed the turret, for one, and then two, I decided not to build. He obliterated me as soon as I got out, even though he was already low. I got him low, and it was like, you know, it was almost like, you know, a slapping game, you know. He has a go and I have a go, but the point is, I should not have allowed him to do that much damage to me in the end. And I should have created cover. I should have created cover. And now I'm playing one extra match. I feel obliged. I feel like I owe you guys from those last two matches to win the game. You know what I mean? I feel like, nah, I cannot. Not like that. I also need a mobility item. I kind of need it. Not want it. I very much need it. So we're going to have to hope I find a mobility item somewhere. So we've got plenty of time to farm these mats, and the loot isn't looking. Not what I needed. First time I've died today before doing the Skybase. I really don't want to continue, because I want to stop the stream at 8. I want to watch Portugal. I want to watch Portugal, but I have to. I want to try. Can't believe that. And that match then, that wasn't too bad actually. I didn't mind dying there. That wasn't the end of the world sort of thing, but I'll come back to this. No, I'm going to come back to this. I'll stop, but I'll come back to it. I know that's annoying. I will come back to it. I will. I promise. I pinky promise. I will come back to this tomorrow. I don't have much more time to do this, and it's the problem. Right, this was attempt 1 of the Skybase challenge. It should have worked. 2 occasions I had a chance to kill the last guy and make the challenge successful, but I bottled it, so if we had any more time we would be able to. However, I am going to end it there. The Skybase challenge is possible. You just got to be a better Fortnite player than me. But we were close. Tomorrow, streams. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream though. Plenty of entertainment there. Later, I will be doing a Minecraft stream. However, in terms of tomorrow's streams, I should actually have possibly 3 streams, definitely 2. I will be doing a Fortnite stream tomorrow. That's a disclaimer. That will be a Skybase challenge. Again, we'll try and do it again. I want to do some OG Season 9 tomorrow, as we did today, because that was fun. But I also want to try and do the Skybase Challenge again tomorrow. So that's what the stream will be on. The Skybase Challenge, that will take me at least 30 minutes to an hour. And the OG Season 9 will take me to half an hour to an hour. I then will also have a FIFA stream tomorrow. That will wrap up the finale of my Newcastle United Manager Criminal Season 1. And then we may have another stream later on tomorrow night. So in the next day, we could have 3 to 4 streams. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. You know, we started off falling short in the Skybase in terms of the mats situation. Played a few matches Season 9, which wasn't bad at all. Our last 2 matches of the Skybase Challenge that we've successfully done. We got to the last person, ended up dying, and then the last match, we didn't get to build it because we died. Overall, pretty easy to start the Skybase. Wonky Land is the location I'm going to land. I'm going to land there, get the mats, get the weapons, get a mobility item. And in terms of starting, you just got to start the 4th zone, the zone I started in that second match. That was perfect. Yes, I ended up running out of mats anyway, but I think you're going to run out of mats no matter what you do when you try Skybase, as long as you last to the top 4, top 3, and then try and charge. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you guys next time. Goodbye, guys. It ain't over. I'm coming back to do this challenge. I know. I know. I know.